on Freddy's Fazbear's Pizzeria?
I hope so. Withered Isle, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Alright, let's see these moves. I don't know if he's gonna detail it. We'll obviously move on to a different video. If it does, the Spooky Loops guy does a pretty good job.
Yeah, I watch him too.
Right here, and we're jumping right into some new Springtrap gameplay. I am pretty excited. His power is relatively easy to explain. We do have a hatchet, a lot like Hunter's hatchet, except for it is much more arcing. So its range is a lot shorter, more of a mid-range to short-range killer with his power. But we also have these, which...
What the absolute fuck? Also, he has a hatchet he can throw.
His portals,
I'm confused already.
Those are portals, and it makes it look like the Five Nights at Freddy's area?
Yep. Oh my god. That's already hype.
It's a long duration of undetectable. And if we catch survivors inside them... Hello. Nice to see ya. If we catch survivors inside of them... What's up, man? How you doing? Then we'll actually get an insta-down and hook them. Or be able to hook them. We'll go for this guy right now. I'm only bringing one of Springtrap's perks, which is Phantom Fear. Basically, whenever a survivor enters my terror radius, they'll scream and reveal their aura. I'm running lethal for some aura early on and aura extension. Come here, gamer. Got him. And we have barbecue and chili. That way I can see their auras after I hook a survivor. And for a little bit of slowdown, I got pain resonance. But I think we'll not be using that right now.
I already really like the map. Like, out of all the other DLC maps,
I don't know why he has an axe, but...
I have no idea why it has an axe, but that's just kind of a thing. I think it has something to do with the fact that, you know, it burnt down, so we got a fireman's axe.
But it's a little clunky whenever you go for them.
Okay, so he just walks through the area, and he chooses where to go. He's like Dredge. He's a mix of Dredge
and the
Huntress.
It has a pretty good hitbox at base. So like throwing out flatline, but harder when you arc. Kind of like that. So the arc goes there, but the hitbox feels a little... It just feels a little weird, or a little... Almost like you can go right through a survivor. But it's been really hard to like capture it in time. Nice. Get my hatchet back. Thank you. Remember, whenever you do have your hatchet out, or when you have it available and you can use it, you are going to move slower to a 4.4. But whenever the hatchet is in a survivor or on the ground, you're actually going to move at 4.6. So, it does give you a little bit of a bump. I wish they had a visual icon for it, but it's alright that they don't. Alright, I have an idea. This is what I want to try. Arc it. Like, oh, like right there is like the perfect spot. Oh, but it's just on the other side of the wall. You're gonna have to be like precise to get some of these crazy shots. And it's not easy by any means.
Basically, we're just never going to be able to use that axe ever.
I mean, I'll be able to use it. I'm just not going to use it.
I have to be just like right next to a motherfucker in order for me to handle any of that shit.
Doesn't look like anything I would want to use.
Did you see how bad that arch was?
It would be cool if the axe did a one-shot.
Yeah, he said it does a one-shot at some point, but I can't remember what it was.
Because so far, I haven't seen much that is Five Nights at Freddy's-esque. Yeah. He doesn't have anything like the Doctor where he makes fake versions of himself that jump scare you and whatnot.
Nope.
Cover the screen, and whenever you do the oblivious screams of, like, infectious fright, it puts his face in your face.
Yeah, you would think so, but no.
Like the dog from Smash, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
I am running the add-on that shows the arc, just because it takes some time to get used to the arc.
That's an add-on that shows the arc, so your ability to aim is even more shit than usual.
What is that ability?
I do not know. I'm assuming that's what he was talking about with the TVs or some shit. You can interact with things that show you where Springtrap is on the map.
Nice. Come here, buddy. And that is the grab attack. So if they have the axe in them, you actually can go up to them and grab them, which might be more beneficial whenever we have to worry about Dead Hard, but I haven't been paying too much attention to it.
Apparently you can just straight up grab people if they have the axe in their back.
Free grab as in...
You walk up to them, you're close enough, and it does like an auto grab. I thought he was about to whip out a Mori.
Yeah, I thought it was a small Mori too, just like the Executioner.
Grab axe. Yep, there it is. Just if you're close enough to their back, you can just press a button and grab them.
Oh, that's fucking...
That's
awesome.
That's pretty good.
Come here, buddy. Right there, really close. Oh well. Oh, kind of cut my lunch there. Hi.
It's pretty good for detecting people. Within a certain radius, they all get not exposed status effect, but you know they're there, so that's a thing. Look, I was wondering, what are they on the map?
They're gonna be skins, and everybody's gonna buy those skins.
Yeah, there's a high probability of them being skins, because why not sell damn near every skin in the game?
Got him. I want it. Come here. By the way, you do have to be careful. You can get blind while grabbing the survivor like that. So if you're going against people who are protecting, just be very mindful.
Yeah, well, that was nice. It saw how far you can be before you grab the person, and that was a good distance for the grab.
Yeah, real good distance.
There we go. And now we get our Mori.
I'm so sorry.
That looks brutal.
That was fucking cool.
No, that was a little disappointing for myself. I thought that it was going to be them being put in the suit. That was just...
Yeah, they were like, we're way too low on budget to make an actual character.
We're not making...
So we're gonna put all the spikes on the exoskeleton of the body and not just stuff him in the gut.
Yeah, basically what he went through.
Because they could have did that. They could have literally just had him stuff the survivor in the guts of the animatronic, burst out in blood like Mortal Kombat like 3. I like the way he walked up. I like that.
Yeah, I liked the stabbing and the hoisting up to the thing, but
that.
See, you're just T-posed. And it's like you're not even like being cut by the stuff. I wish you got stuffed in the suit.
And is that the actual like Mori? Because notice that everybody's still alive.
He brought the Mori that matters.
Oh, the Mori that Mori's everybody?
That's the Mori. Yeah.
Oh.
Little lackluster in my taste.
I mean, I like it. It's not like the most gruesome one, but I like it. It's pretty clean. It's Mori number 2.
Bye.
Got him. And one more Mori for the road. It's Ace's turn.
No prize for you.
I feel like you should have put him in it. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Springtrap. I feel like you should have put him in it first and then like had it go like spin and like kill him out. Overall, the killer is a lot of fun. I do feel like he kind of has an identity crisis in a sense, but he feels good. He's easy to pick up and play. And I do think that's what we need with a killer like Springtrap. But let me know what you think down in the comment section below.
The animatronic is armed with a fire axe that he can throw at survivors. If the axe hits a survivor, the weapon becomes embedded in them, leaving the survivor vulnerable. Survivors must remove the axe before they can be healed.
That's a
it
good
stops from
ability.
being healed. That's really nice.
That's really nice.
That can fuck some real guys over.
Too bad I'm not gonna use it.
These doors can be accessed by both survivors and the animatronic. Each security door has a camera attached to it. Interacting with the door gives the survivor access to the camera view, allowing the survivors to cycle through every camera in the map. Travel to the door.
Whoa, like I said, we can access the cameras. I don't know how that works, but
Using the cameras and doors too often will deplete the limited battery power available, forcing survivors to wait until the system reboots. The animatronic may travel between security doors with or without battery power. If the animatronic enters the security room, they may choose to exit from any other door on the map, moving to a door already in use by a survivor will cause the animatronic to grab a survivor. So if you're caught in there as a survivor, it's pretty much GG's. And
dude, you can catch them in there. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
you
I
can
heard
catch
that.
them in the security room. Oh my fucking god!
So the consensus.
I wish
for
that happened in the Reds Gaming Gears video.
the FNAF little seasoning is more catered to the survivor end than it is to the killer end.
I'm not gonna lie, it's still fucking
It's cool, but I'm a killer guy, and I want the killer to have all the killer shit.
Exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 50% of the gate opening speed.
That's a good perk.
It is a good perk. When a survivor within the terror radius looks at you, they scream and see their aura for 2 seconds. Okay, so that's why they were.
That is a jump scare one.
That's why they were randomly screaming when they looked at him. It wasn't a power; it was one of the perks.
But I would need an actual jump scare like a teleport.
No, then you go grab
something to jump at you.
You grab something like Lethal Pursuer and add an extra 2 seconds to that. The perk is a 60-second cooldown. Never mind, it's trash.
But you know what I mean. You need to be able to teleport on a bitch and then jump scare them.
When survivors within the terror radius look at you, they scream and see their. Well, I guess they look at you and it automatically happens, and you automatically know exactly where to go. Okay, never mind. I see the point. When you damage your generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is complete, your successful basic attacks cooldown are 25% faster.
For 60 seconds.
Damn.
That shit's ass.
Yeah, that's pretty ass comparatively to many other perks. Upon throwing the axe, your terror radius is copied to the axe. Until it is reclaimed, you gain the undetectable status effect for 10 seconds. That's what he was using.
Yeah, that we did see.
Upon moving a security door, windows and upright pallets within 16 meters of the destination door are blocked for 8 seconds. Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty good.
Your axe gains the ability to travel through security doors and will exit straight through the... I don't know what that means.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'll say I like the facial expression. Did you see the facial expression on the lady at least?
Yeah. Well, I'm not here saying that Dead by Daylight always had great mores, but they really did step up some of their mores, and you expect as a player later down the line them to grow their mores to look better and have better animations like fatalities.
Especially with a character that happens to be like one of their final DLCs as far as I know.
Yeah, that's
like, who can they grab from here?